What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of King Customs. And yes, the scenery is a little different today because we are in my kitchen where a lot of my videos actually started when I first started this channel. Now, today is going to be a different topic, and what we are going to talk about is on the Chevy Avalanche, because I know it's a big thing for you guys, so I'm going to put this out there. Why do our knock sensors go bad on the Chevy Avalanche? I think this is a great topic to talk about. So let's jump right into it. So what is up, guys? The reason that the knock sensors go bad on the Chevy Avalanches is because underneath the intake manifold, there are two sponges that are put up in there. And the reason for these sponges, I don't know why they put them there. I really don't know. They say to absorb the water and stuff, but that is the bad side of it. It absorbs the water. It holds and retains the moisture under the manifold. And what happens during that time is things under there start to corrode. Water starts to accumulate, water starts to pool, and what happens when all that happens? Then water starts to go down into your knock sensors. Then those start to corrode. Then the wire harness starts to corrode. And then you start getting a lot of issues. Which is why during the new knock sensors, when you're installing the new knock sensors, what you have to do is when you remove the intake, you have to obviously replace the intake gaskets, because whenever you remove that, you want to just put new ones on you just want to put new ones on. And when you ready to install, after you install the new knock sensors, you put the new wire harness on, what you need to do is take a bead of silicone and silicone a U shape in front of each sensor. That is for when water decides to pool up there, it's not going to retain around the knock sensors. Now, what I did differently for mine is I put a bead of silicone around both of my knock sensors. I put it around the wire harness, that way water does not enter inside. And it's completely easy to remove when I need to remove them, because the silicone will just pull right back up. And if I'm ever replacing knock sensors, you always want to replace the wire harness with AC Delco wire harness and AC Delco knock sensors. That I'll talk about in a moment. But after you do that, when you go to put the intake on, you want to remove the two sponges. Never put those two sponges back in, because those sponges retain water and it's gonna just cause more damage than good. It's not great. I removed mine. Okay, let the air flow, let it do what it has to do. Water is not gonna get in there anymore. It's not gonna hold. It's not gonna cause any problems. Everything's siliconed in. Everything should be fine. Now, the reason being that you want to get AC Delco knock sensors and AC Delco harness is because when you buy something aftermarket, which I made that mistake on when I was building the motor. I ended up getting aftermarket ones, and about 100 miles later, I got a check engine light. And I thought something was wrong with the build. I didn't know. And what ended up happening was it was a code for both knock sensors. And I was like, this is weird. And I even got an aftermarket harness. It ended up giving me a ton of problems. So what I ended up doing was going back on Amazon, and I will leave links in the description for you guys for it. But I went back in Amazon and I purchased two new knock sensors from AC Delco, and I also purchased a new AC Delco wire harness, snapped that baby in, and over 3,000 miles later, it is still working amazing. It's never given me an issue. So anything you're going to buy for this Avalanche, anything you're going to buy for anything Chevy, go with AC Delco. Just save yourself the hassle and do it. It might be a little bit more expensive, but do it. It is completely worth it. And honestly, this is going to be a video for another day, but let me just put this out there. Dealer price versus aftermarket price is very similar in comparison. Only like a couple dollars off, not even. Sometimes the aftermarket's a little bit more than the dealer. You'll be surprised. So I will make a completely different video for you guys on that. And yeah, so that's just my 2 cents on what you should do when it comes to the knock sensors on the Avalanche. And I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video, because like I said, I run out of video ideas and I'm working on the Corolla and not a lot of people seem to like that build. but you guys seem to love the avalanche build. So with that being said, guys, please make sure you hit the like button, and if you're not already a subscriber, please make sure you consider subscribing to my channel, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.